Long ago in a small town there stood an old abandoned mansion called Ragvanshi Haveli. People said no one lived there, yet every night a faint light glowed through its broken windows, and a woman's singing voice echoed in the air. Locals considered even mentioning its name as bad luck. One day a photographer named Arav came from the city. He loved capturing photos of old haunted places. When he heard about the mansion, he decided to go there that very evening with his camera. As the sun set, the shadow of the mansion stretched across the empty road. Arav slowly pushed open the door. It creaked loudly as if it hadn't moved in years. Inside, there was darkness, dust, spiderwebs, and a rotten smell. But one thing stood out: a large old mirror hanging on the wall. Unlike everything else, the mirror was clean and shining. Arav set up his camera and was about to take a photo when he noticed something strange: a face in the mirror. At first he thought it was just his reflection, but the face was smiling, and Arav wasn't. He turned around and no one was there. When he looked again, the face became clearer. It was a woman wearing a white sari, hair loose, eyes dark and empty. Her lips moved as if she was whispering something. Frightened, Arav asked, "Who are you?" The reflection replied softly, "My name is Radha. You're too late." As soon as those words echoed, the mansion's door slammed shut on its own. The wind outside stopped. Arav's camera suddenly switched to record mode by itself. The woman's shadow in the mirror began to move, slowly taking shape, like smoke forming a figure. "Why did you come here?" she asked, her voice cold as ice. Arav stammered, I just came to take some pictures." "Pictures?" She laughed, but it wasn't a human laugh. It bounced off the wall, sounding like 100 people laughing at once. Everyone says that, but no one ever leaves here with a picture, only with the mirror. Suddenly, Arav's face in the mirror started changing. His reflection turned into the woman's face, and his body began to be pulled inside the glass. He tried to scream, but his voice vanished completely. The next morning, a few villagers passed by and found the mansion's door open. Inside, everything was empty except for the old mirror. And in that mirror, Arav's reflection stood frozen, holding his camera, as if he'd been trapped in that moment forever. They say even today, if you visit that mansion at midnight, you won't see yourself in the mirror. You'll see Arav waiting with his camera, ready to take the next photo. And if you dare to look into his eyes, you'll never come back from the mirror world.